Which of the silly string scrolls is the most important one to remember in times of crisis? That's the question we're hoping to answer in this one. Already on the... what? Is a commander being inept? Our teacher is being given bad orders by idiot Lionel, or whoever it is who's his superior. There's a little funny wooden bridge over some marshland at any rate. We've been called bastards, which is a shame. You just sneaking off. Everyone's having backstory that we don't strictly care about. We're just doing our plan. Does the Republic prohibit them from being kidnapped or kidnapping or what? So they're England essentially, or I guess America as well. It's good, Republic literally. We spotted the same people. The entire same people. They've ordered the... oh no. He's got to stand there taking the takes for it. But we're not giving him any takes. We get the takes. Chickadees! Whose chickadees have you told me about? What the... You just... We got a reinforcement anyway. But it's not a reinforcement we need. Ho ho! We can bring in all 5! I'm gonna set you back to infantry. I don't know if I want to set you back to infantry, to be honest. Because what type of... You're just generally more balanced. Attack and defense. I don't know what that's got to do with most. I'm going to make you infantry just on the off chance. Because that makes attack S. And I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but as opposed to it being C, I just don't want to find out later that I shanked myself in a pastry shop by not doing that properly. That all seems okay. All told, I don't think that's terrible. I don't think it's a terrible decision. I will sort of concentrate you down the back of the van, at the very least, but... who even knows if it'll come into play? You should go there, you should go up here. And that's that more or less dealt with. Meanwhile, Cronfrey baffles the aged. Michael Heichelson can become anything he wants. You've already chosen your side in the Battle of Wet Wednesday. You better make sure you're on the right side of history. You're gonna have some... There are 87 of you now. There was only one arrow, I could have sworn. I am horribly, horribly confused. Don't have a chain. Alright, you can have anything else, but I don't want you having that. In particular, I'm not doing well at all. But you've also stopped attacking. So there's that at least. Phew. Divulge everything you have to the lunar launch pad now. I don't know how I feel about you actually attacking there. I'm a bit concerned that... Oh, shit me alive. Well, never mind then. They're all to the south. You will be able to just sit in there for a bit and be fine without anyone interfering. I didn't want him to be forced into a battle and potentially lose. Because then that whole path is undefended and the enemy have got a way through. We're part of the Fish Bleeders Guild now.
Battle 1.
I warned you about this. Ooh! You could have attacked me at any point during that. Thank you for not. Would have been frightfully embarrassing. Oh! Oh! You got spindly wax. Wax as in like bonks, not wax as in the substance. I don't know how that becomes spindly. I guess just a small candle. It's difficult to know what candles I should be supposing. Really now, do you not think I have that in my pocket this time? Fortunately, with my increase in strength, you are fodder to me now. I can just swat you away with the back of my own neck. Like a giraffe in combat. Cromfrey didn't even get a look in, look. You came all this way, and now who are you? Just a diamond at the end of a rope. Oh, hello, you're here again. Oh, you're here at last. Oh no. Oh, hello, who are you about? You're all here. What? I guess you're someone who would be recognisable to people in this. Oh, and then you left? And now you're here? You're all here. Oh, it's all of you, look. It's all of you at once is what's going on there. Right. That understands me of a thought. At the very least. Oh, fuck, they've all gone straight at... Well, Cromfrey's gonna get his moment in the sun, at the very least, just bonking an ordinary folk. The Master of Weaponry is about to show you how to do the sticks. Are you ready for this? Your prodding prowess will matter not, in the face of me. I bet you're intimidated! You should have been intimidated, you didn't realise. This is what happens when you miss your cue. Percival of the 9 Guns is going to have to find his own way home. What do I do after this? We don't need quite so many of you, to be honest. Is there a 5-person limit? Well, I'm going to have to be this time, aren't I? I don't think he's the one you even fought the previous day. In fact, I think you fought the guy who is here. Both times, if I'm recalling. So really, I am the one you want. It's just dawning on me, I've got to fight all 5 of the really big... Yeah, double my level. Well, you've not got a whirlwind to carry the weight of the evening now, at least. So, let's see how you do against my converter car. Don't reject any of the apes. Okay, let them through. It's a new policy. It's called ape letting. And contrary to popular belief, it's not a bad idea. Okay, if we're really proving that, this is the test case. Although we know what the outcome's gonna be. We've known for a while now. The research backs it up. But just the cowardice of everyone who's been holding us back to this point. You could be leaping less and rejoicing more. That's one, at least. I'm just going to hide in my little house, please. Oh, holy Christ! Are they all going to head straight past me and head for the main stronghold? I'm keeping myself in the base of... Yes, the basin of waste is really not great. With that many of you attacking at once, I don't know what to do. Please get back in time. Oh, you! I don't need this right now. I'm worrying about bigger matters. All we're about to see here is really a nightmare of porridge purpose. It's not tremendously ninja of you to have worn, is maybe why. You were so busy not being a ninja, you thought that creases made you strong. And so you just folded everything you could find. What were you basing that assumption on, can I ask? It's fine if you don't want to answer, but as long as you're thinking about it. Someone needs to bundle the Weather Brigade together. And if we're honest, it's not going to be me, is it? You might get back in time. You're on a horse. Thinking about it, if they succeed, it's really not going to matter whether you're alive or not, is it? This is really... Oh, that's not where I wanted you! Okay, we got someone in there. We got one bloody person in there. That's not great. Oh, well, at least it's Astaroth. Or Astaroth-adjacent character. Okay, strong start. But we're not the finance police, are we, really? So if you think we are, you need to stop thinking that. We've lost. We've actually just lost, is the crazy thing. So I need to not get hit. Ever, because I don't recover at all. The Warner Brothers Idiot Carnival has taken its toll. You can give up now, actually, we've lost. You can just stop and go home. Okay, well, I don't rightly know that there was any way we could have prepared for that, necessarily, but hindsight being 2020, we now have the advantage. Well, hello. And you avoid some ring outs. Penetrate the guard. Automatically go. So you're basically like largely the same weapon, except like less. Like there's no automatic guard breaks, and I get health back. Why have I not been using this? I guess because the other one was called a Mantis Blade. Right, this time I'm going to sleep. Okay, now the thing about this one is it only looks like they're all attacking from the south. Or rather, they are all attacking from the south at the outset, but that just changes before really we have any chance of responding to it. So, it's really just a matter of them genuinely having ridiculous numbers of soldiers. Are you going to turn around and say goodbye? Or are there going to be too many? Well, oh, they've changed it. They've changed it this time. I don't know what's going on. The Ouroboros is going to be sad. The Ouroboros is going to be sad, and he's going to buy a new hyphen for himself. He needs one for a project he's been working on that involves calling you a bitch. Slam. I guess he didn't want to jam. There's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. I mean, he's dead either way, so, you know, ho-hum. Okay, so this is not playing out the same way. But, oh, hello, you've divided your foot. Oh, you're all fucking towards the... What's making the decision? Are you all, like, specifically targeting not a lizard? Perhaps. And, like, there was some weird pathing thing that made you all go into that building the first time. What's the shit on this situation? Why have you taken this strange course of action? Blueberry! That's the name of a fruit. Come on, what was the... It's this way. The entire wrong front. Can't get in the baptismal font if you don't know your name. It crumbled just on your foot. Well, actually go in there then. Come on. Oh. This is why we bring all sorts of friends with us this time. This is why I doubled up at the top. I'll at least have something resembling a chance. Widdly, twiddly, twiddly wee, twiddly. Oh, there was a little sort of bonk, a little sort of twonk, a little woof woof. There's whumph, there's why. Don't kick me off, alright? That's naughty of you.
Very well then.
Just put them on the snoofers, look. I'm going to go ahead and just sort of... Ooh. Aha! I got it before the majority of you could interfere with the plan. Or again, is the maximum limit 5? I guess we'd have no way of really exceeding that because we can only have up to 5 units. So we don't know. I could not necessarily know for myself. But... Whoa. Now you're starting with just an ordinary... An ordinary member of Demon Brigade. They're sending out just an ordinary person for first and foremost. Which is sort of a relief to know that the secret sauce has not been applied yet. Oh. Fool, you should have applied the sauce, then we might not be here. You see, this is what happens when Malcolm McDowell gets here first. Takes all the good seats and then you're left with none. There's no chairs remaining, Malcolm McDowell's had them all. The menace of carpenters the world over. It's so much simpler than writing a card to Greg's. I don't know why they make it so bloody complicated, but they do, trust me. It's odd, you know? It feels... I want to ask why, but I almost feel like they're baiting me into asking, and I'm sort of, in a weird way, I don't want them to feel like they've won. Maybe I'm overthinking the motives of the pastry company. I am prone to doing that. It's a thing I'm conscious of. Okay, but, right, is what you don't know, is that I've got new and improved attack squadrons. Ready to... Please don't anymore. Okay? You need to be stopped, and I need to stop you, because we've not got the other ones here. We've got silly voices! We've got normal voices! We've got biscuit tins, we've got brains. Alright? All of these wonders and more can be yours if you just stop vending and listen to me. Won't anyone stop the salesman? Bend time for me, please, and reset the age. The age in which we live needs to no longer be this one. Prod, prod, prod. Prod, haha, you didn't get your hit in time. Okay, and I can do this. No, I didn't do it. I could have done it, but I didn't. You succeeded in stopping me that time. But there's... Ho-ho! Hee-hee! Ho-ho! Take the hint this time and stop attacking us, okay? I've beaten you again. You've been told thrice. Got a rivalry with the Mud Brigade to be thinking about here. I can't have you all doing this. You didn't fight me. I was already unconscious. I'd already retreated by that point. And now the schmuck of the earth is upon us. Okay. So there's 3 horses going on. I may as well just be in there and recover a bit of health. You know what? Give up on that. Give up on that. Go over there now. I'm still gonna have you head to the headquarters. If I may, because, you know, I am many things, but confident is not one of them right now. The only thing we can hope to do at this point is beat Moses to the door. I don't know what the chances are. Okay, that's a fair amount. That's more than I was worried would be true. Hoodly, 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 hoo. Okay, I've got the hoodlies. I've got the hoodlies about you. You'll never be free. Oh, I ducked under you and forgot your name. No, don't breathe. Don't breathe, don't even read. Okay? Both of these are sins now for as long as I live. When the feuds begin, you'll be thankful that you left me behind. Okay? So just ignore me! Just ignore me! Think of the feuds in the future! Alright? They begin with the same syllable of feud, don't they? Ooh. You're starting to see the connection now, aren't you? And just continue to kick you even as you fall asleep. It's one of the main features of my favourite iron, my favourite brand of iron certainly, is that it comes with its own sense of right and wrong. You have to debate the meaning of justice before it'll let you get the creases out of your shirts. And now you're here with prod. You're here with a large prodding implement. Come on, no. No! That would have boded ill for me if I'd done my little frontward jump manoeuvre like I like to do. You're countering moves I've not even done yet. Hey, okay, well fortunately I do have another person with me. So, you know, I got 4 of you with 1 of me. So that's something to be proud of. I did better there than I was expecting to. Oh, and the bonks shall be, as the bonks always were. You've not got much health, and I'm starting to spur. You don't live in Tottenham anymore. Wah! That's what I do to people who no longer live in Tottenham. Alright, I have no choice. You keep acting like it's my fault, and you're neglecting the truth. And the truth is, and has always been, I'm not the Tottenham commissioner. The Tottenham commissioner would know how to fix it. The Tottenham commissioner, if you can finish saying his name, makes all the rules. He's a red panda. And he's taller than you'd expect. You've been shamed twice at this point. Now, leave before I shame you a third time. Fucking hell. Right. There's the true dichotomy of snonks right present there. You can start moving out through... No, not through Cardigan Bay. Through the only thing that's left to us, which is, of course, a chance at redemption. Do I want you to go straight to... I want to scope out the rest of the map before I make such a decision. I still need to know where the bonus archive is, if indeed one exists. Once I've taken care of this fool, I can decide on a proper course of action. You may have done a forward roll, but I will score a forward goal. Right? It's not like a backward one, an own goal, basically. Shouldn't have spent quite so long singing into the fountain of youth. Wouldn't you agree? I think you are the real identity of Marion Madley. Marion Madley is madly in love. Not wanting to block because of the poison. What happened to you, sir? I wasn't quite looking. Okay. Gloria Bambino. Who are you? There's no legendary lawmaker at stake here, really. Which is fine. It gives me less to do. I'm just a bit surprised. So that being the case, I do think we can nume. It's all about who you tell your secrets to in this day and age. And what number do they have sewn onto their jacket? Because if... What are you doing? Oh, they're going to Beethoven's house, aren't they? You weevil of knives. Well, that's fallen over now, as if it matters. You can... From the south entrance, we attack you. You're gonna knock down a house. You know what, I'm gonna solve X number of names to my own face as well. All in. Fuck it. With that, we'll probably knock down the building before the rest of you even get here, so it's not even like it serves a different effect. I will have reserve units regardless. You see. So why keep Madame Bongo out of the action? You need a pilot's license now to go fishing. And they have yet to really tell anyone why, even. And I think that's suspect as fuck. It's just, you shouldn't not have to justify decisions like that. You know? That's just the lack of accountability staggers me. Whoa. All sorts of jumpy kick I'm capable of that I've not even remembered to do. Right, you again. Level 36. As if fuck wasn't enough. You're glinging me. You're glinging me with your flaming sword. Setsumas ahoy! Never heard that name before, have you? Well, it's because it's not a name, really. I don't know why you assumed it was. Right, I can't block you, even, can I? That's the whole point of the funny little visual effect. What do I want that's worth £50? Alright, what can I put on this gift card? Is it worth having a name if I can't blame you for it? Surely this'll stop you. Look, wait. It's difficult not to be stopped by that, isn't it? You are wishing. I'm still instinctively blocking, even knowing that it's useless. That is largely what is getting me. There's lots of squoofos flapping about, and I've observed that before, but I think it just bears mentioning now because they're all flapping around in the same circle around the battlefield, generating whoosh, being little, and snoofing about, looking for some fruit. A delicious lime, perhaps a mango. Difficult to find underground, unfortunately. They've really snoofed themselves into a corner. But we've beaten you anyway again. Against impossible odds, we, with the benefit of having reversed time, have defeated your army and proven that we're better at juggling than whoever it was that made us probably go out to die. If he could juggle better, maybe we'd have died, but unfortunately he can't anymore because we took his arms as penance. So that'd be a lesson. Don't fucking cross me. Do not understaff my unit, or I will understaff your torso. That being the case, I shall see you next time. Ta-ra.